Hey, this is MassX with a brand new Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade video, and we're going to start talking about finally memories. With the global launch coming, we need to talk about what you really want to consider when it comes to memories. And as I've stated before, and I've done a separate video on this, focus on your characters first and foremost. Your starting 4 to 5 characters. Memories are something that you're going to acquire much quicker in the game. Don't get me wrong, they're incredibly important, and we're going to talk about some of the best ones early on to get. But your focus should be on your main 5. And as you progress in the game, and once you get your team built, then you're going to want to start to pivot to your memory building and what to look out for. And like I said previously, memories are much easier. They have a higher rate to drop in the banners. You're going to get free memories, and honestly, there's a lot of good free memories that come from events. So that's why your focus should not be on this, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't start thinking about your future and what to focus on. And without a doubt, I mean, I've said this already previously in other videos, but without a doubt, non-standard is the creme de la creme that you're going to want to get early on. Why? Well, if you're not familiar with what this memory does, basically when ultimate skill is activated, it increases own jujutsu damage by 80%. Now mind you, that is not even unlocked any higher. You are just like you can dupe your characters, you can dupe your memories, and they will go up. So if you have an LB1, now you also get at the start of each wave, fills own ultimate skill gauge by 200, which is also amazing. If you get it to LB3, when ultimate skill is activated, increases own jujutsu damage by 85%. So that continues to go up. Yeah, this is your DPS king when it comes to memories. And if you're lucky enough to get your hands on the initial Gojo on release, this is what you're going to be pairing with that character, because he's out in 7 turns. So you want to do as much damage as possible, and the hope is that maybe you are able to get 2 ultimates off. But yeah, pretty crazy stuff. This is without a doubt one of the best, if not the best, damage memories out there. So this is the one you're going to be looking out for. Another one that you are really going to be wanting to look out for as you progress and get your team built is unity from top to bottom. Okay, this one, when command skill or ultimate skill is activated, increases all allies' ultimate skill gauge charge rate by 30% for 2 turns. Great stuff there. And at LB1, if the selected enemy is in break status when attacking, fills own ultimate skill gauge by 200. And of course at LB3, when command skill or ultimate skill is activated, increase all allies' ultimate skill gauge charge rate by 35%. Another absolute stellar memory that's just going to increase your team's quickness to do damage. Just a really solid memory that's going to assist you immensely. Pride is another one you're going to be wanting to keep your eyes out for. This one is also another really good memory that can help your team, especially if you build that initial team that I've talked about previously. And when command skill or ultimate skill is activated, increases own jujutsu damage by 55% for 2 times. And then when you go to LB1 at the start of the turn, if own HP is 50% or below, increases own damage dealt by 30% 3 times. Absolutely amazing. And then at LB3, when command skill or ultimate skill is activated, increases own jujutsu damage by 60% 2 times. So that just increases, and you're probably seeing that, yeah, basically once you get past LB1, it's all stat increases. Another top tier memory is Likeminded Sisters. That one, basically, when your ultimate skill is activated, it increases your own taijutsu damage by 80%. And at LB1, when critical hit is performed, fills own ultimate skill gauge by 200. This is one that is not important up front, but will be when you get your single hit taijutsu type characters. This one is just phenomenal for those types of characters. So if you have or are planning on getting any of the characters that rely on taijutsu, then you're definitely going to want to be looking out for this one, because basically at LB1, when critical hit is performed, fills own ultimate skill gauge by 200. And at LB3, that taijutsu damage now keeps rising, 85% from 80%. Another really solid memory. And that's what you're going to see, quite honestly, in this game. They have some really good memories. Don't get me wrong, there are some pretty crappy ones. But a lot of times there are some really good memories out there. So really pay attention to them when you get them and read them. And what I would recommend is early game. Like I said before, you don't focus on them. Look to see which ones you've gotten. You're not pulling for those. If you get lucky enough to pull, a purple or something like else that I've mentioned, then great. More power to you. That's awesome. But what you're going to want to do early on is I would not invest on putting resources into them at first. Focus on your team, conserve your memory resources until you start getting those primo memories that are going to really be able to help the team you have. And at that point, like I said, if you happen to get a purple, if you happen to get a pride and you're using it, etc., that is when you want to start putting your resources into those ones, because it's going to help you out immensely. But memories are going to be flying at you pretty quickly in this game, so you're not going to have to really take a lot of special care early game. When you start, that focus has to be on your characters, but memories are a crucial part of this game. And as you progress and as you get to that 4, 5, 6, 8 week point, you're going to start to have enough memories, acquire enough memories, and really then that's going to how you're going to take your team to the next level, by getting the right memories for your characters. But out of the gate, be cautious. Just collect what you get, read and apply the ones that work best for the team that you have. And then as you progress through, as you get the better memories, if you haven't gotten any yet, and you pull any of the ones like the ones I mentioned, then go in, invest on them, and then of course be using them immediately to take your team to that next level. So with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.